If there's one thing that I know is that if I make a goal and now I'm overwhelmed by seeing that, you can bet with your life I'm gonna procrastinate on it. It is not your wish list. You can pick some things from your wish list onto that New Year resolution if they're achievable in that year. But the New Year resolution in no ways, in no means, is your wish list. Like your goals can be wishes, but your wishes does not mean that it's a goal. If it's not like dissected into little small goals, it's just a wish, and there's a wish list for that. And this is one major mistake I see most people make, and that includes myself. I used to make that mistake too. That I would just dump all my wishes into the New Year resolution, and before I knew it, I would just put on that for like 3 months, and then around March or April I would just be tearing it away. So different year, same wishes, because I would not be able to achieve that every single year. So just don't do that this year, okay? Just make 2024 something worthwhile. Now, for example, you want to lose weight, okay? What I see most people write is losing X amount of weight in 2024. Now, that's just a filmy wish, okay? It has nothing to do with reality. This is not what you write in your New Year resolution. What you write is along the lines of developing healthy mindset around food and taking health seriously. Or you could just write developing healthy habits around food. This is what you ought to write. Or working out more. Or being more physically active this year. These are the kind of things that you will write. Like not just, I want to lose 15 kilos. Like just cut your legs. You will lose more than 15 kilos. You get what I'm saying? Look, you gotta set realistic goals in your New Year resolution that does not overwhelm or overburden you, that you just stop following it altogether. Because realistic means considering how life works. And life works in weird ways. It's very unpredictable. Keeping all of these things in mind, you write your resolution that I might get sick, God forbid, I might get sick for a whole month. And now, once you stop following that New Year resolution, you just stop following it altogether. If you don't follow one thing, the whole New Year resolution just goes to waste because you will follow none of it. So, what you need to do is write realistic things into it that you can follow and you can commit to it. If there's one thing that I know is that if I make a goal and now I'm overwhelmed by seeing that, you can bet with your life I'm gonna procrastinate on it. Honestly speaking, I procrastinate, I just don't do it altogether. If it's not important, if it's not urgent, I might just end up not doing it altogether. So if you feel overwhelmed by looking in your New Year resolution and you feel there's just so much that you have to achieve, scrap that thing and make it again. And make it in a way that's realistic and that actually urges you for growth rather than overwhelm you and make you procrastinate. Okay, this point is so important. It is so important. Never, ever, 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 ever show your New Year resolution to anyone. That includes your partner, your friend, your children, your parents, your bestie, anyone, not even to your cat. It is just for you, okay? Do not speak of it, okay? If people say that you made a New Year resolution, just say I did. Simple. You will not be showing it to anyone. That's just for you. It's sacred to you. I will be making a video on this topic about goal setting because this is so important. This is so important. Do not tell a soul about it. So if you have the habit of sticking it onto your wall where other people can see it, or you are tempted to tell to your friends, just don't. If they're telling you, good enough, but you don't tell them, okay? This is what I do at least. I don't show off my list to everyone. I just keep it to myself now. I used to before, but I would just get so discouraged that even if I would look at my New Year resolution, there were many things in that I would just not be motivated to do. For example, I would write, I want to achieve this thing. And now my friends, even teasingly and jokingly, would say, oh, like you would achieve it. But somehow I would feel so discouraged, honestly, that I would just end up not achieving it altogether. I would just end up not even trying altogether. Once you have made it, commit to it. If you don't follow one thing, you will just end up not following the whole sheet altogether. So when you've made it, because nobody forced you to make it, okay? Now that you've made it, you have to commit yourself to it. Not every day will be productive. So this is life, okay? Keeping life in mind, you made a New Year resolution that fits your needs and that fits in your vision and your desires. Now that you've made it, you gotta commit to it. If you're gonna lose weight, you have to commit to it. That yes, I will be developing healthy mindset around weight, and I will develop healthy habits, which includes it doesn't have to be drastic. It could be swapping cola with green tea. It could be just that, but it's very healthy. You might not feel like it's too much, but it's extremely healthy. If you stretch it out for a period of 10 years, you would know what I'm talking about. Developing these healthy habits, for example, eating vegetables in your breakfast. Okay, if you have a habit of eating cereals in your breakfast, you could just swap it with eggs and cucumbers and tomatoes. It's amazing. You should try it. Boiled eggs, tomatoes, and cucumbers with bread. It's awesome. So this is what I'm talking about, developing healthy habits into your life, because you will not be able to, even if you do lose weight, you will just end up getting it all back. So don't make your New Year resolution go to waste, but actually conquer that year. And that includes committing yourself to whatever you wrote, and also writing realistically so that you don't feel overburdened and you just want to throw that New Year resolution out the door. Anyway, with that being said, 2024 is just approaching in a couple of days, and it's a new year to accept yourself and being in your own skin and making peace with yourself rather than trying to be someone that you're not and forcing yourself to be somewhere that you're not. So do add this into your resolution if you haven't already. Honestly speaking, I cannot believe that 2023 is almost over. It just feels like it started yesterday. But I hope this new year brings a lot of blessings and a lot of success to all of us. And with that being said, enjoy your winters, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys in the next video.